my fellow families. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's a good Saturday. I was still waiting for people to join. Seems like people are sleeping. It's a Saturday or they are out having fun. Oh, I see somebody joined. Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? How is your Saturday going? Let's have chat. Let's have a chat, fam. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about Aviator. Let's talk about the Aviator. Let's talk about the flight. Seems like I'm still having one person joined. Okay, the number is starting to go up. Let's wait for people. How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? I see like 2 people are watching. How are you doing? How is your Saturday? And how is the Aviator treating you? Hello, hello. Who's this one? It's Cam. I think it's Cam Rules. Rules. If I don't pronounce your name well, don't be offended. Don't be offended, please. It's Cam Rules says hi. Hello, hi. And this one is I don't know how to pronounce. Let me just call Timothy. I'll call you with the last name, Timothy. Hi, this is Babu. Babu from Uganda. Hello, Babu from Uganda. Hello, Babu. How are you doing? How is the Aviator treating you? Did you watch my videos? What did you learn from my videos? What did you learn from my videos? Let me hear it from you. Babu, I think it's Babu or Babi. I think it's Babu, yeah. If not mistaken. Babu from Uganda. And Cam says video boss. Don't worry, I'll post a video soon. And I do have a content. I do have a ready content. So I'll post soon. For now, we can watch my latest videos, because the one that I posted, I think 2 days ago. Did you watch that video? Did you watch that video? I think it comes says what you call gameplay boss. You play. Oh, you talk about playing live. Don't worry. I will play live soon. I've been saying this. So many people they want to see me play live. I will do it, guys. Don't worry. Just be patient with me, as you are patient with Aviator. And if you're not patient with Aviator, you just need to apply patience and discipline. Because you know, Aviator, it's about being patient, also to be disciplined. Don't worry. Timothy says, have watched your videos, have learned risk management. Thank you for watching, and I'm glad that you learned something. Yeah, if you get a chance, give yourself time to watch my videos. I'm sharing almost everything that you need to know as an Aviator player. And if there's something that you wish to share with me, or if there's something that you need to let me know about, because it might happen that there's something that you know and I don't know it, feel free to share with me. Those ones who just joined right now, welcome, guys. This is the Aviator Pilot. I'm posting a content about Aviator if you're new, because some people they just join while I'm on a live video. So let me introduce myself, guys. I am the Aviator pilot. I'm posting content about Aviator. I'm sharing the tips about Aviator, wins and the losses. As I'm growing, I'm sharing the things that I know about Aviator based on my experience. I'm growing the experience over some time, but I'm sharing things that are helping you guys to also note, to follow, because I know some people, they just play, they are not even aware of some certain things. So if you get a chance, go to my wall, to my channel, click on that on my channel, choose any video that you wish to like, just read the title and go in and try to listen to what I'm saying. But how long should a session last when you're playing? That's Timothy asking, to avoid being exhausted. It depends. A session can be actually be 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 5 minutes, but you need to set your time limit that you don't need to play more than 10 minutes to avoid making poor, bad decisions. That's the main reason it's very important to take a break. What's this one? I think it's Quai Waits. Yeah, Quai Waits says, Quai Waits in the building. Aviator Pro, biggest fan. I like your stuff. You remind me of him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Quai Waits. I really appreciate. Yeah, Aviator Pro. I also look up to Aviator Pro. I've been looking up to Aviator Pro before I even started my own channel. So I'm looking up to Aviator Pro as we grow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my guy. You are really welcome. Let's grow together. For me, as I'm still growing also, the things that I'm sharing, guys, it's either we're playing big or we are playing small. It's either we're going for big accounts or small accounts. But the information that I'm sharing is very important to apply, even if you're going big or we're going small. As for my side, I'm still on the growing, on the building process. Because we take it step by step. We don't have to rush the process. There is no cheat code here. If you're cheating the codes, you're gonna be having problems. And I'm always advising my people that if you're still new on Aviator, or if you've been playing Aviator while you don't have much experience, don't go for big accounts. Try to keep it low. That's what I'm always saying. Try to keep it low because you're still learning. The best teacher that is going to teach you is learning from your mistakes. So if you come here on my videos, you just get tips and add on what you've been learning from your mistakes. That's the only way. That's the cheat code. So you don't have to rush and be like, I saw, just like Quai Waits says, he's also looking up to Aviator Pro. Aviator Pro is going for big accounts. So if you feel like you're ready and you know your story, you can go for big accounts. But if you're still trying to learn Aviator, because the important part about Aviator is to learn it. Learn like the process. Don't rush the process. Take it step by step. So that's the way. I was still talking to Quai Waits. Big shout out, my guy. And Timothy says, "I'm happy I got you live to ask very questions to help me. Feel free, Timothy. The reason for me to do these live videos is to share experience with you guys. I'm also gonna be learning from you guys. So if there's something that you wish to share with me, don't be afraid. Just share it on the comment section. I will specifically talk about it. And also, you just have to ask questions as much as you can. I was responding to Timothy, and Quai Waits says, have you seen lately Aviator payout system has a chance? Not more. They seem like the pitching has to be. And that's what I think. That's what he's trying to say. That's Quai Waits. I haven't seen much change because with me, I don't know which betting site are you using. I'm using Hollywood Bets in most cases. I'm full-time on Hollywood, so I don't see much changes because I'm always on the system. Even if I'm not playing, I just go to the system and try to read the trends. That's the way to catch up with it. or even if they change something, but if you stay much on the system and trying to read the pattern, you will definitely see the changes are not that much. It's just slightly changes there and there. So if you stay much long, you end up catching up with it. It becomes so easy. I was responding to quite wait, and Neo Mashejo says, well, hello, Neo Mashejo. How are you doing? Don't forget to like my live video, guys. Don't forget to like my live video. Can I see those hearts? If you're with me right now watching, click that heart, please, so I can have likes. I would really appreciate that. And if you want to thank me, because I know there are some people who wish to thank me, but they don't know how because they don't have my contacts. Now there is an easy way. As I'm doing a live video here, you can just simply click on the dollar. I think there's a money sign or a dollar sign at the corner, on the right corner. If you wish to thank me with any that you have, feel free. I will appreciate that. You just click on that sign of money at the corner on your right and then send a super sticker. You can send me super stickers, guys. I would really appreciate that. If you wish to thank me with something, with coins, that's the way you can thank me with. So far, I really appreciate everyone who's watching. Okay, Timothy says, the reason I'm calling your last name is because I don't know how to pronounce. I think it's Onot. Is it Onot? Onot Timothy from Uganda. Okay, it says, bro, when I make a target in a day, I make it better later. When I go back in the same day, I lose. Help me on that. Okay, let me respond to Timothy to this one. She says, bro, when I make a target in a day, I make it better. Later, when I go back in the same day, I lose. Help me out. So she's having a problem of making a profit and then later on returning it back to the system. So the only way out that can help you to be out of this problem is to have a plan, like I'm always saying. I'm always saying this and I'll always say it. Have your plan. And if you have your plan, if you don't know anything about plan, like rules, there's a video of mine titled, are you player number A or are you player number B? So to avoid making the conversation long or to avoid making the answer long, you can go and watch that video. But for now, let me try to reply to her. She says she's making a profit and later on she loses it. You know why? It's because you don't have a proper plan. If you do have a proper plan, your plan, your rules, you need to draft your own rules, a plan that you need to follow every day. Before you jump in, you go to your rules and check it. That in your rules example, on my rules, I need to analyze the pattern first. I don't have to rush to play because I have money. That's my rule number one. But to read, not to mention all my rules, let me just go to the one that I need you to focus on. I'm responding to Timothy. You need to have a winning target and also a stop loss target. Okay, if you are having a target and it happens that you made that a winning target of yours, when you go back to the system, your rules, if you have rules, you need to have a rule of saying your stop loss target. Because sometimes you can win today and win tomorrow and win the other day, and then on the fourth day you lose and end up losing the whole profit that you've been making. You know why? It's not like you don't know how to play. You do know how to play because you've been consistent. The problem is you don't accept a defeat. So after making a profit, make sure that you go to your rules, and then on your rules, you know that you are expecting a loss. To avoid having much emotions, you need to have a stop loss target. To know that, okay, now I'm going to my second session. It might happen that I might lose what I've made, and after losing what I've made, I need to protect my capital. I don't have to try to rush and play and try to recover the profit that I lost. No, that's not how it works. You need to take a break to protect your brain, to protect your mind, the way you think. So you need to take a break, and after taking a break, You need to accept, actually, you need to accept a defeat. You need to accept a loss. After accepting that loss, you know that, okay, on your first session, you made a profit. On the second session, when you jump in, go to your rules, go to your plan and say, and check that what are your plans, and make sure that you execute your plan. So if you take a loss, it's part of the game. Losses, you can't avoid losses. You can't avoid losses. So the only way to win the losses part is to take a loss and accept and protect your capital. The system is operating 24/7. There's no need for you to rush to play almost every time. I think I responded to Timothy. And if there's something that you don't understand, you can also say, so I can try to respond to you again. Let me go to Kwai Waits. Kwai Waits says, true, but her problem is when she made a profit in a day. Why play again in the same day? Play the next day because we agreed when it comes to Aviator. That's definitely true, Kwai Waits. That's definitely true. The problem is greed and impatient and overconfident. Because sometimes after making a profit, there will be always that thing saying, go back and make more, go back and make more. It's happening to everyone who's playing Aviator. But the only way to survive this one is to accept that, okay, I made a profit, and make peace with the thing of saying money is never enough. Money is never enough. So don't come with that rich quick mode or that thing of trying to double your accounts in one day and make it. Maybe you started maybe with 100. After starting with 100, and then you want to make it 1,000 or 5,000 in a day. That's not how it works. You end up making so many poor bad choices because you want to make quick money. When it comes to Aviator, what I've learned and realized about Aviator, it's not all about speed, rushing to make money. It's all about focusing on the process. Focus on executing your plan. That's the only way you will grow on Aviator. But if you don't have a plan, you're still going to have a problem. Neo Mashiho says, today I was playing Aviator on Betway and I lose. And I learned something. So can you please share us, Neo, what did you learn and how did you lose? Was it greed or what? Can you please share us your experience so we can learn from you, Neo? Onoti Timothy again says, you're right, because my target is, so she wanted to say my target is always 150 rands and I make it, but later if I go I lose. So after losing, let's get it clear here. Onoti Timothy, so do you lose the profit that you're talking about, the 150, or do you also lose your capital? Let's try to correct something there. I want to see something. Do you lose the profit on the next session? Because you say on the first session you play, and then on the second one you lose. Do you lose that profit or you also lose your capital? If you join my live video, welcome guys. This is the Aviator Pilot. I'm having a live video. Let's have a chat. We are sharing ideas, tips about Aviator. Don't forget to like my live video, guys. I would appreciate if you can click those hearts. Quite Timothy says again, I lose profit and part of capital. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's take you starting with 500, né? And your target is 150 on your first session. So if it happens that you play on a first session and you win, successfully so, and then you win. So after winning, now which means if you won a 150 out of 500, which means now you'll be having 650. That was your first session. And then you come on your second session. On your first session on that 500, like I'm always saying, and I always say, if you had a plan of losing, because before you can play, you need to know how much are you willing to lose on that session. That's it. That's part of the plan. It must be part of the plan. There's no way that you are going to start with your capital and be like, I don't want to lose. No, that's not how it works. If you be having such mentality, just change it. Losing is part of the game. You just need to lose in a calculated way. So my point is, after you started with your 500 example, Timothy, and make 150 profit, that's 615 total. So if you come on your second session just tell yourself on your second session before you can jump in, and tell yourself how much are you willing to lose. So if you are willing to lose your profit on your second session, after losing that profit, make sure that you stay out of the system. You can take the break for the whole day and forget, because remember, you didn't lose your money that you started with. You only lost the profit. So you'll be still having an opportunity to come back and start with your capital. That's what I was saying. That's why I was saying you need to protect your capital. Protect your capital while you follow your plan, while you execute your plan. That's the way you can grow on Aviator. And then Mashiach says, we must try to stop to be greedy. We don't have to try. We need to practice that every day. We don't have to try. We need to practice not to be greedy. Practice to be patient. Practice to be disciplined. That's a daily routine. We need to practice that, because the only thing that is killing us is the habits. And some habits, you grow them on Aviator while you don't know that you're growing those habits. You know, there is a habit of losing. There is a habit of losing. Because some people, they are able to make a profit, but because they are having a habit of losing, they end up blowing their accounts. And they always be like, I was supposed to cash out. They are doing the very same mistake every day. So identify your mistake and draft down those mistakes and try to execute your plan. Not try. After drafting down your mistakes, identifying your mistakes, make sure that you come up with a solution, because behind every problem, there's always a solution. So it's only the decision, it's on you. The choice is on you to make a follow-up on your problems. That's how you become better. That's the mind game of Aviator. Quite says, Aviator Pilot, do you think we chasing a profit and build, and we chasing a target because of profit? Can you double your balance, or a target triple your balance? Okay, let me read it again. That's quite Waits asking Aviator Pilot, do you think we're chasing a profit and build, or we're chasing a target because profit can double your balance, or a target chasing triple your balance? Okay, I don't actually understand the question, but I think I get it. So, you know, when the main reason we are playing Aviator is to make profit. That's one thing for sure. The main reason we are playing Aviator is to make profit, is to make money, and also learn. That's it. So my advice is, we don't have to try to double our capital, like maybe 10 times. Okay, if you're good on doubling your account 10 times in a day, and it's working out for you, your losses are less, your wins are more, you can stick on that. But what I know about most of people, because I've been in the same situation also, it's not all about doubling your account even in one day. It just depends. As I said, it's up to you. But growing on Aviator,